gonna have to ring the other one. That's rude.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix of the Reserve League here at SpeedForceRacing PlayStation 4. That we're not gonna listen to ourselves. I'm here back again after a break from last week. I hope you guys enjoyed Tom teaming up with the co-commentator I have next to me today, Mr. HOR Punch or Mr. Adam. Adam, how are you doing today, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good, Sam. I'm looking forward to this race after last week's epic contest. I think is the way I'm going to describe last week. Epic. I think a few people are going to have a point to prove tonight.
I heard from you it was a very good race, so I hope they're going to do that once again today.
Oh, thank you.
But we're going to start with
I think so.
Yeah, go on.
I think you've got a lot of fast-paced people that after two races racing with each other will now be used to each other. So I think as we go deeper into this reserve season championship, the racing is going to get better, I think, in my opinion.
But we're going to start with the Drivers' Championship, and Luke Bailey is leading that championship after second place in Belgium and fourth place in Italy. He is currently leading the standings with 28 points. Behind him is LAS Chris, who was second in Italy and didn't start in Belgium, who is on 18 points. Then we have Lewis in P3, Ebony in P4, Quentin in P5, Cassidy in P6, Cod Oliver in P7, Ryan Van Doom in P8, The G-Man in P9, Ryan Matey in P10, Baboon J in P11, Grust in P12, Nathan in P13, Alad in P14, Kvyat in P15, Fatty Hennis in P16, Ed Williams in P17, Serdar in P18, and we have two new drivers who joined us. It's Rai Deep Paul and Madison Harris. They round off our championship standings. I see we're with 19 in at the moment, so someone is not here. Two people are not here because Lee is in as well. I don't see Kvyat.
I think Lee's going to do a lap. No, Kvyat isn't here. Baboon J's not here, so I don't know if Baboon J's still...
I don't know if he's still in reserve or if he joined GP2. I heard something of it, but I'm not really sure of it. But it's one of the most exciting Grand Prix to watch, I think. Singapore.
I'm hoping Ryan Matey gets a bit more luck rather than last week. Didn't have the greatest of races last week.
The drivers are readying up now.
Oh, here we go.
So indeed, here we go. It will be very interesting to see the pace, of course, once again, because these drivers are.
LAS Chris last week, just through not getting penalties, jumped from I think it was P8 to P2.
Wow, that's amazing. But I see a lot of drivers with a quite poor connection, so I hope that isn't the case in game.
Oh yeah.
I hope that the lobby stays quite good and the drivers not lagging to each other, because it's very difficult to drive with lag, of course.
Yes. So Santa, right, obviously we're on Singapore. What are your feelings towards Singapore for yourself on Monday?
I'm not really sure yet. I only did like 5 laps, but they felt quite good. I didn't look forward to this track. I don't really like to drive on it. But I did a few laps, like only one session. I had quite decent feeling on it. So I know you don't like it.
So I love the track. I love this track.
Like it, yeah. Sorry. You
I love this track. Yeah, no, I don't like Italy. So we're disagreeing already, Senna, at the start. I don't like. I like Singapore, and you don't. Yes, here we go. The battle of disagreements.
Objective of today: agree on something together with Adam.
Yes. I think we'll agree on saying in the end, but I mean, I think Singapore's a great race. I'll tell you what I'll be looking out for in this race: people not going into the pits correctly.
Yeah, the pit lane indeed is it's difficult. The entry and the exit. The exit is maybe even more difficult.
Yes, I've seen a few people they skip the entry until last minute, and I mean last minute of the final turn.
That's not fair, of course.
No, exactly. So I'm going to be keeping my eye out for that one.
And what's gonna be the weather? Because that's a factor playing as well on this track. There's quite a big chance of rain in the race.
I'd
But
love to see rain.
me too, I think that could give us some great racing. But we see a lot of guys
Yeah.
going on mediums, some on the hards, so I don't think there will be rain involved. We've got Oliver going
I
out, we have
think
a Williams as first.
the softs aren't very good round here. They go
No,
up
they're
very
not.
quick.
The softs are not
So
good at
I mean the
all.
hards are no.
Why do I don't see the first one out on track? Who is it?
I've got Mason Harris. He's first, Mason Harris.
Yeah, he is.
Followed by a Red Bull, which is going to be Cod Oliver.
So, Mason Harris already out on the softs. With Cod Oliver behind them, Cod Oliver is out on the mediums. It seems like Harris is also not really looking to save his tires on his outlap, as he's going quite fast already. That's not, I think, the ideal thing to do in this track. One, starting on the softs and doing a very fast outlap. That really. I did like one fast outlap, one fast lap, and an inlap, and I were like 25% already. It's unbelievable how fast they go.
The softs are for a last minute safety car in the race.
That's the only thing I'm gonna use the softs for. I think mediums to hards is the strategy that most people will go for.
I mean, you say that, Senna, but it might come to quality, and you might whack the softs on just to get pole.
That's true.
People will make that mistake.
Indeed. And it isn't such a long pit lane, and it's a track that it's quite while Maston already invalidates his lap, so he won't be the first one to set lap. We're going to Cod Oliver then. He's out on the mediums, now starting his flying lap. DRS opened here.
He's in the mediums.
Very little straight with DRS. Maybe some overtaking possibilities, but it's not the best place to do it.
No, you got to bide your time with the overtakes to me around here.
Yeah, it's very difficult to overtake. I think this straight, while Oliver loses it a little bit. Had some wheel spin.
I'm not going to lie, the session seems very laggy.
Yeah, it does.
It's very laggy at the moment.
Oh, well, Oliver loses an end plate. I don't know how he did that.
I think he bumped off the wall.
Yeah. He was going in a straight line on my screen, but he bumped the wall. So, yeah, I hope the session will stay on. I hope it won't be too bad for the drivers in the race here. We are joined by Tyin, Davey, Lewis and A-Lad Gaming in the chat. Lewis is saying it will be a dry race, so not spectacular rain.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
It is a bit disappointing. I'm having a look at Ibanil. Very unlucky last week. He's got some pace. He'll be looking for some revenge on Con.
I think he's running behind Oliver, and it seems like he's... Oh no, he isn't. He aborted his lap. Oh, he is on an lap. So we're going back to Cod Oliver. He'll be the first one to put a lap in if he finishes it.
Oh yeah, he is. Luke Bailey's on the hards. Coming around into sector 3 under the tunnel now.
Oliver is now going to finish the lap, going very wide on the last corner. What will it be for Oliver? It will be 140.9. While Ryan Meter goes faster already with a 38.4 on the mediums. Good lap of Ryan of the racing crew. That is really loud. While Paul goes on provisional pole on the soft with a 37.3. And Luke Bailey went on P4 with a 39.7.
No time, you're not having anything open.
Nathan is on a lap now, seems like a little bit slippy through the corners. He's on the medium, so he'll be looking for a time around the 138. What will it be for Nathan? It will be 38.8, putting himself into P4 at the moment. Then next one to cross the line, I think, is Kill Bill. Well, he just started his flying lap.
Kill Bill hasn't had much luck, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Oh, so Ivanil should be on a faster lap than now. Let's see what he can do
so.
coming to the end of sector 2.
He was around 110 up in sector 1. But now he's using indeed his DRS. He's driving on 5, so that I think that means he's driving on auto ERS. That won't help him in quali.
No, he's 4.9 up on his lap there, I think it was. This could be a cracker of a lap.
Bad. No, indeed. Surely if you know that he's driving with auto ERS, that was not very good for quali.
No.
Almost touches the wall there. One of the most difficult corners going under the bridge. What will it be for Ebony? Can he maybe move up a
I think he's going to snatch a pole. No, maybe not.
That will be too much, but it's a very, very nice 38.7 on the hearts. P5 at the moment, just behind his team and Ryan.
Right, here we go. I'm with my man Con. Won the first 2 races so far. Let's see what he does sector 1 on the mediums. Going purple. There you go, purple sector 1. 26.7.
I think there is just a moment, guys. I'm really sorry for the screen, but I think my audio settings aren't right. I'm gonna put it on max all.
Ooh.
That would be better, guys. I'm sorry.
I look like a bit of a mistake from Con there, but
it looks like he's pushing really hard.
He is pushing really hard. He is. He always does.
One board with him now. Well, Quinton goes with a 37.0 on the softs.
He's on the softs.
What will it be for Con? Can he also take a purple sector 2? That will be
purple sector 2. He did, to me, yes.
Playing on my screen.
Oh, okay, he's on my screen.
It's gonna be interesting what lap he's gonna set. Very nice camera angels on this track, of course. Going now under the bridge. Doesn't come close to the wall. Last few corners now for the Renault driver. And what will it be? Will it be close to provisional pole on the mediums, of course? What will it be for Con? 37.5.
That's a great lap on the mediums, though.
Fastest guy on the medium at the moment.
Who else have we got? Right, G-Man is on the lap on the softs.
I think. On the hard.
G-Man invalidated. Cassidy is coming into sector 3 now. This could be a fast lap. We've got Kugel just in front of him.
Yeah, he does. I don't think that's really much gonna help him. Surely not, because he's on the soft, but now we're in the last corner, so maybe he's gonna hit a little bit of slipstream, so there won't be too much.
Yeah, he might have helped him a bit.
Go to
P13
and Cassidy goes in. That's a good lap.
36.5, wow.
Provisional pole position for Cassidy. Now watching the G-Man. He just is a sector 2. The Rebel driver, who has a lot of supporters in the chat. We have 27 viewers at the moment. Thank you very much for that.
Ooh.
That's a lot.
I need to jump onto the stream. Let me have a look.
Yeah, it's very, very nice to watch while the G-Man has given up his lap. Mike Ennis is now on a lap, the Ferrari.
Evening, Mike.
Looks like he's quite fast in sector 2, on 4.3. I think that's quite similar to the time that Connor set on the mediums. It seems like we're having a display issue, that we can't see faster sectors, so I'm sorry for that. The game is just screwing up once again.
It's Codemasters first because a new game's coming out.
What will it be for Fatih?
Oh, invalidated for Rajdeep Paul. Alright, Ryan Mate is back out on the softs.
Goes into P5, just behind Con, 3/10 between the two gentlemen. Carl Oliver is 5/10 up through sector 1. What will it be? It's 1.4 seconds up. Once again out on the soft, so he will be starting on the softs and hoping for an early safety car, I think.
It's too good. I know it's Singapore and the safety car will come, but to pin your strategy on the safety car, I
It's
don't
still not
agree
good
with it.
strategy. It's I'm sorry. It's still not a good strategy to start on the softs. Well, my
No,
tongue doesn't want to speak words, I think.
got a little bit tongue-tied.
Yeah, Oliver goes into
Alright,
P10 on the
Ryan.
softs. I'm thinking that can be better for him.
Right, here goes Ryan, mate. He's about to start his fast lap. What can you do? I mean, I'm just wondering if old boss man Lee's going to just throw a lap in just because he's there. Oh, Ryan invalidates his lap at turn 1.
Oh, and touches the wall as well. He's lucky not to lose his wing there, lose his wheel there. Lee asking what's the best strategy around here. I think we finally can agree on something that it's mediums to hards.
Yep. Yeah, medium's hard, hard's to medium, whichever way around you want to do it. Is the way I see it.
To do. Ibn on Labas, he's 4 tenths down on his time. Ryan Van Doom is now in sector 2. Maybe he can improve his lap. Currently in P15 with a 39.1.
He's on the softs.
Yellow in sector 2. A lot of guys bunched up there. There's a Racing Point leaving the fast Mercedes through. Now watching the Taurus of Ryan Van Doom on board with him on the second straight. He is on 4 ERS, so he is doing it manually. He's 1.1 seconds over 1.4.1 in sector 2. That is 2.
I think Cassidy was quicker. Cassidy was 103 through sector 2.
Can Ryan Van Doom move up a couple of positions? You should expect him to be on the softs. Everyone
I think he'll come around P4, P5.
I'm going for a P8. What will it be for Ryan? Is he gonna surprise us with a very fast time? It will. P4.
P4. So, Joe.
37.4.
You should agree with me, Senna, alright? Learn.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, boss. Lewis is on a time lap. McLaren. He's just in sector 1. Don't know if I think Quentin is further already. Yes, he is in sector 2.
Right, G-Man's on another lap. I'm gonna
P2, he needs to improve 5 tenths to go to provisional pole.
Can't see somebody snatching that from Cassidy. I can't see anyone doing that. That's
a gap of 5 tenths is major in qualifying.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it's a very, very fast lap, so I don't think it's really a throw for provisional pole. Maybe he can improve the things he needs to do in the last few corners. Touches the curb a little bit too much there. It is a track with high curbs, so curbs you want to avoid more than you really want to take them.
You want to avoid them, or you want to straddle it. I found.
What will Quentin do?
You don't.
He improved 3 tenths. 1 tenth off anymore. Just not fast enough. He'll be looking to go to the pits again, start another lap.
The G-Man's not going to snatch pole. He just took a mistake into the DRS straight.
Chris is 9 tenths up on his first time. Can he put it close to provisional pole? What will it be for him? It will be P3 just behind his teammate. 37.0. Still 5 tenths away of the provisional pole.
But you're going to have these guys coming in the pit lap 5.
Yeah. To be fair with you, I didn't expect that so many guys on the softs.
No, I didn't.
But we're gonna see. Maybe we're gonna learn something very, very carefully for our own races.
But if you start on the softs, can you one-stop it without a safety car? We'll say, could you one-stop it starting on the softs?
I don't think that's possible.
You know, what if there's no safety car? We're all taking a gamble and no safety car comes.
Yeah. Or like only a few virtual ones, because that's also a possibility.
Yeah.
Luke Bailey is improving 1.2 seconds, yes indeed. Now going under the bridge. The beautiful Mercedes on the night. Serrero. Will Serrero be looking to go close to provisional pole? Doesn't look like it. What will it be for him? It will be P4! Fastest guy on the mediums. Faster than Kill Bill. 37.0. What a lap of Luke Bailey. That puts himself in a very, very good position to start with, and he won't be able to improve that anymore. A lot of guys out on track. Who's the furthest one on a time lap?
Oh, Ivanil is on his outlet on the mediums. He's going to try and throw this in there somewhere.
Seems like it's Nathan.
If he's 3/10 up on his time, so far that would put us a P15. Oh, Ryan Matey's on the lap again. He is 3/10 up on his time.
9/10 up, so he's improving a lot more now. Almost hits the Ferrari who was going out of the way. Oh, but overshots it there. He will lose a few tenths there in that corner, so that won't be great to do for him. What will it be for Nathan? Will he be able to go closer to the top 10? Well, Lewis retires from the session. It will be a P7 for Nathan.
Great.
Not bad. Williams on lap, his teammate. No, he's not his teammate, not for Romeo. Yeah, he has his teammate. I'm a little bit confused on how it takes today. Yeah, it's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Williams, can he go faster than his teammate?
Ryan Matey, come on.
Softs as well. What will it be for William? It will be Paul! Ed Williams goes into provisional pole.
137.1. Wow.
And now Cassidy. Cassidy is improving 3/10. This has to be the pole run for him.
Where's Ivanil?
Cassidy, next one to cross the line. It looks like this is going to be the pole lap for him. Will he contain that in the last corner here? Seems like it lifted up a little bit. ERS is out already, but he...
Wow. He's taken that by some margin.
I'm speechless of that lap.
And Ivanil, 136.8 on the mediums.
Fastest guy on the mediums. But a 35.9 to put it on pole. That is by a distance. Is Con still trying a lap? One lap of mediums, but it seems like he's still pushing it.
He is.
Only
Let's have a look.
P13 at the moment. P40 now. He has to improve. Oh, it's going to be a very difficult race for him. He's improving
He's up
around
4 tenths.
4 tenths. So currently that will put him around P6, P7 if he can maintain that. What will it be through the last sector? I hope the car ahead is not a ghosted car already, because it will be very difficult for him then. There's a car of Ryan Matey, who is still on lap, so
straight out of the way.
that's very well done, Brady. Brian, sorry. What will it be for Con? Looks like it's going to be around P5. Is it going to be the fastest on the mediums? No, P9.
37.1, P9.
Very close
P9.
midfield. From
Do you know what,
P6
to me,
P9 was very close.
I'd have preferred to have been outside the top 10, I think.
Start on the
P11.
half then, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a possibility indeed. In case they retire from the session. So that is it for qualifying.
Lewis is in a great position here.
Yeah, he will be starting last. Because
That's a great position. You don't worry about turn 1. You're at the back of everyone.
Low field.
31 viewers, wow, that's amazing, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do it, and we'll be seeing the qualifying result. will be Cassidy starting from pole position, almost 6 tenths faster than P2 of Ed Williams. Roger DePaul will start in P3, Quentin will start in P4, Ebony will start in P5, LAS Chris will start in P6, Luke Bailey will start in P7, Ryan Matey will start in P8, Con on P9, Kilbill in P10, Nathan in P11, Cod Oliver in P12, Ayla in P13, Ryan Badum in P14, Fatty Hennis in P15, the G-Man in P16, Messon Harris in P17, and Lewis in P18. And of the top 10, Ebony, Luke Bailey, Con, and Kill Bill will be starting on the mediums. So they're gonna look for the 1-stop, all the guys on softs will probably look for a 2-stop. Or maybe soft to hards, but I don't think that's possible. I think it's just too far for both the tires. We're now waiting till the drivers have found their race sim, their race strategy. Then we're on for one of the longest races of the season. So Adam,
Yes.
sit comfortable and enjoy. Hopefully we're gonna enjoy it.
I'm comfortable. Before this starts on formation lap, I'm going to go for a whiz.
Okay,
So
enjoy it.
I'll be 2 minutes. I will.
Okay, mate. So we lost Adam for a few minutes now. 24 viewers. Welcome everybody. Once again, if you're not subscribed yet, please do. We're live almost every day, only not on Saturday. We're live on Monday with GP4, on Tuesday with GP3, on Wednesday and GP2, on Thursday with the Prem, on Friday with the Classic Championship, and on Sunday, of course, with the Reserve Championship. We're gonna watch what the tires are gonna be for the drivers. Out of the top 10, it will be Nathan starting in P11 with the mediums. Then it will be Oliver, A-Lad, Ryan, and Dennis on the hards. Then the G-Man splits the hard runners on the medium, and Mason Harris, Lewis, and Lee will start on the hard tires. Cassidy starting from pole position. Very fast in quali. Will he remains that pace during the race? That'll be the thing to watch. Ed Williams behind him was almost 6 tenths slower on 1 lap pace, but what will I say once again for the race pace? It's Roger Paul in P3, the new driver. Welcome back, Adam. Hope you enjoyed it. Quentin in P4.
Great.
Then we have Ebony behind him, the first medium runner, P5. If he can take 1 or 2 positions in the first lap, I think he is in one of the best positions to take the victory away today.
Did we look at what tires Lewis is on?
We did. Everyone out of the top 10 is on the Haas except Nathan and G-Man.
Right. Oh, boss man Lee's on the hards. Let's hope he actually does the race.
I'm gonna see that.
Evening, Cadwell. Shout out to the man watching Wee Begs as well, who on the stream is BMW mad. I think he likes Mercedes.
I'm
not sure. So. Yeah, he might be an Alfa Romeo fan, I don't know. Right,
I
there we go.
Ryan Matey is in one of the worst positions to be. P8 on the softs. I think
I think anyone on the softs are in a bad position.
Yeah, indeed.
Ibney is in the best position out of everyone. Him and Luke Bailey. And Con and Kill Bill-ish. Cono's got the pace. Kill Bill's got the pace, so it's just getting through the first few turns.
We're gonna see it 31 laps of this race. We have 5 red lights. And it's lights out. Away we go. Looks like a good start of Ed Williams. Is he having the better start of KCD? He has. He's alongside him already. Little touch between the two. KCD has been pushed wide, but it seems like Ed Williams is in the lead. It's KCD.
Ryan's made a cracking start.
He had a lot of people already 2 places up.
Oh.
We have Ryan, A-Lad, Ryan Van Doom. Fatih Hennis is making the best start, already 3 places up, while Kilbill is having the worst start with 4 places down already. Seems like everybody survived turn 1 well. While Ryan Matey is side to side now with his teammate, and Ebony hits the wall!
Oh.
And that is not good for the Racing Point. Saying he was in the best position, we said, but that, he is having a lot of damage. He's gonna have to pit.
Cons jumped up 2 places. In Luke Bailey, Nathan. They're the ones in the best position now. But with Con, he's just got soft runners in front of him. Luke Bailey's dropped a position. He got damage. I think Luke Bailey's lost an end plate. Luke Bailey has lost an end plate. He's got the Ferrari all over, fakeness all over the back of him.
It's no good start for Luke Bailey.
Let's have a quick look at old Bossman
And
Lee.
there happened something with Ryan Van Doom and a Mercedes of Luke Bailey.
Oh.
I think they made contact. Well, Luke Bailey just left the session. He just left on track. That's not a way to leave. But it seems like there was contact between the 2 of them. It seems like Luke Bailey just decided to, I'm not doing this anymore, and just left. So there's gonna be talking about the stewards. But we lost Luke Bailey, of course, or he disconnected. It's also a possibility. The virtual safety car is already gone. And it looks like Cassidy has a very, very good run on Williams, and Lee indeed retired, so he's not gonna race.
I'm really disappointed with Lee. Really, really disappointed with him. Just astounded that he could do this to me again. Right, so who's the biggest gainers? Con's a gainer.
It is A-Lad.
Ryan Matey's
Ryan
Matey's a big gainer at the moment.
Yeah, he did.
Ryan Matey's up 3. A-Lad up 4. Faithness up 4. Mason Harris up 4. Ignore and Luke Bailey big losers in this.
And we have a yellow flag in sector 1. That's for a slow going. Oh, that's from the retired car of Lee, of course. Still very stupid. A retired car still comes out of the pits. I hope Codemaster will still fix it. Don't think so, but yeah.
No, don't be silly. If it's broke, don't fix it. So, right, we've got the jump on Cassidy then. Quinton's all over the back of
Raj. Had quite a good start. He's now all over the back of Chris in front of him. Car's now the first one.
Yeah, Con had a good start. Con had a good start. He had a bit of a tussle with Chris.
He touched with Chris. He's spun Chris. Lost an end plate. Oh, and Chris is just coming onto track again. He's lucky that he ghosted there, because otherwise he would have caused a lot of trouble for the drivers.
And this is what I mean about the pit entry.
And what is wrong with Williams? Williams lost an end plate as well. What is happening?
No,
we also have Chris.
There was an issue there.
There's something with Chris.
I can tell you what happened there. I think Chris was trying to sneak into the pits the cheating way. And as he's done it, whichever car it was behind him, it plowed straight into the side of him.
So there's something wrong with Chris's car as well. While Ryan Matey and Roger Paul had a fight. But this will be very difficult for Con, because driving without an end plate on this track is not what you want to do.
It's not, but if you can manage it.
The thing is, Nathan is all over his back already.
You know I do.
But at the moment, he's still taking it. Oliver already in P8 again on the hards. He made a good start as well.
Yeah, he'll go deep. He'll go quite deep. It'll be interesting to see what strategies we have for people. Cassidy fastest there. Where's Edgar? What happened with Ed? I missed this. Did he pitch?
I don't know what happened, but he's losing positions all the time. I think he has damage or something, and he's now going into pits indeed.
He's had damage.
Also gets a
5
5
second
second
penalty
penalty for
speeding in the pit
speeding.
lane.
It's not really going his way.
No. So Ryan all over the back of Wild Deep.
Yeah, is he going to make a move down the outside? Seems like Roger Paul is defending very well. Well, Chris gets a 5 second penalty for speeding in the pit lane now. And Ibn with a fast lap on the hard. Well, Ryan Van Doon gets a 3 second penalty for speeding in pit lane. Ryan still fighting with Roger Paul. It's very close between both gentlemen.
Nathan's all over the back of Con.
Still having the best of him. I don't think we need this battle to contain too long, because I think it's a possibility that it's going to end in tears. Well, Travis playing in hard.
What happened to Lewis? Because Lewis appeared and he's on the mediums now.
He did pit, so he will be looking for another stop after this one. I think a lot of drivers already got damage in the first few laps.
I think we knew that was going to happen. But
yeah, we did.
You hope it does.
And Roger Paul is going in the pit lane. So that is what the soft tires can do. 3 laps. 4 laps, and that is done. Now,
so we're going to realistically see Cassidy, Quinton and Ryan Matey in the pits now next.
Yeah, and then Con will be our leader. And he's only 5 seconds away of Cassidy at the moment. So it's not that they take a lot of time on those softs.
I mean, the gaps are stretching out with people now as well, with all the incidents.
Seems like the race has settled down a little bit.
It has, apart from Quinton on the back of Cassidy.
Yeah,
that is all the action. Oh yeah.
Seems like the mediums are having a better already on the softs, because Ryan is really struggling on the tires. He's gonna make a move already. We're on board with Con, just too far away.
Yeah, he thinks very good. You've got to be seeing all the stuff on the pits now.
I think we will.
But Ryan's going to come up and that's all Nathan back into it now.
Quinton is staying out another lap.
That's all right.
Ryan, your Ryan is going in as well. Now we're seeing the difference between Quinton and Con is only 3.7 seconds anymore. It was 5 like a lap ago. So the medium's already 1.2 seconds a lap faster than the softs. The softs are a ways to go on in this track. And Cassidy and Ryan both going on to the medium, so they will be going for a 2-stop indeed.
Quinton's still on the soft side. Is he going to start struggling or?
The only thing I see him continuing already 5 laps on them is possibly he want to try softs to hards. I don't know how long the hards can go on this track.
But this track isn't this track isn't unforgiving.
It is.
He has one slip, that's it. And Chris with the fastest lap, 1:4.18 on the mediums.
There's quite a good time. Well, there's a little touch between Nathan and Con. The 2 medium drivers, and now Aiden is in P4 with on the hards. He's 5.1 seconds behind Nathan. You see, the top 9 now, if we exclude Quinton, all the drivers we saw on the mediums or the hards.
Yeah. I think you're going to have people trying to go at the end here. On the hard, I think someone's going to try it.
It will be very interesting. Roger Paul is now the first one who already pitted, and Quinten is staying out. Is he staying out? No, he's going into the pits now. So that will make Khan now the leader of this race. After 7 laps, the medium runners are leading. And where will Quinten come out? Now into the pit lane. He's going onto the medium, so he will also be going for a 2-stop. But will he come out in front of Roger Paul?
And the clear air, Con's gone 6 tenths in front of Nathan now.
It's going to be very close between Roger Paul and Roger Paul's ahead of him. So the undercut is working amazing on this track, just as we saw in real life, of course, battle on Leclerc. While Kilber's now going to make the move on Alet. Mediums against hards. Alet is defending that very hard, and that's very well done of Alet. There's still a nameplate on the track. Right, Matey goes in front of Quinten as well.
Quinten. Why Van Diem on the softs again? 1 lap on the softs, so he's at the pit again.
Is that possible soft to hards?
We've done 2 stops already. Ryan's had issues, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And he might not change his tires. That's why he's on the soft. That's a possibility. Still Kilbill behind Alet.
G-Man and Faithless. So that was either lagginess or dodgy driving. I'm not sure. Looks a bit laggy to me. Faithless is in the pit.
Kilbill's going to start on a start-finish straight. Is he going to do it this time? I think he will. Yes, he did. He's now into P3. Well, Fatianos gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in a lane. And looks like Carl Oliver, P5, 1.2 seconds away of A-Lab. Well, Ryan Mating now goes fast away, 141.5 on the mediums.
I think you could have a very interesting second half to this race.
Yeah, I think we will. I think this is one of the races that could be a very unexpected result.
Nathan's all over the back of Con again. I'm not sure if you can hear in the background, people are talking about coughing and farting at the same time. I just want you to know it's women. It's women saying this, coughing and farting at the same time. Oliver's in contention to win this.
Yeah, he's doing very well. Just the gap between Kilbill and Alad, I mean Kilbill and Nathan, that's the only big gap at the moment for him. But Ryan Matey looks like he's faster on those mediums and Roger Paul ahead of him.
Again, it's got to overtake. It's got to find the best possible place to overtake.
Yeah, that's something we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of guys staying behind each other because they just can't take on a place here. That is a difficult thing, so Ryan Matey puts in the fastest lap once again in 41.2. It's now all over the back of Roger Paul.
Is he going to make a move in the DRS? He's got to do it on the DRS, really.
Oh, he's trying it now already, down the outside.
Lovely move. Fantastic move.
Why move of Ryan. And he also gets the DRS, so he doesn't really have to be afraid on a cutback. Why move of Ryan? And he seems like to be pushing now towards Mason Harris in front of him on the hards. That shouldn't be a problem. The gap is 5.1 seconds. But we still have Nathan behind Con on 4/10. He'll be getting frustrated at the moment. Oh, I just see that now. Nathan is missing an end plate.
So Nathan's missing then playing, so is Con. Fair race.
Maybe, and it's Con his left wing, and it's Nathan his right wing, so maybe there was contact between the two of them, wing to wing.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe just a little fun tap. Because I think Con lost his end plate with his tussle with LAS Chris, to be fair.
Oh yeah, that's possible indeed. But then Connor's doing quite good if he lost it. And they are almost already lapping the ghost car of Luke Bailey. And we're only 10 laps gone. It seems like we're here for so long already. It's only 10 laps gone yet.
It does feel longer, doesn't it? It really does.
Yeah, it really
It feels
does.
like we've been here for a while.
I don't think it's good that I'm quite tired at the moment as well. But it seems
Yeah,
like
I'm feeling a bit tired as well, to be fair. I'm not going to lie.
He actually quite likes it. Just
come on guys, we need to have a very good fight to wake us up again.
Yeah, we do.
I think it's because it's a night race.
You have these races.
Oh,
You have
Ryan
them
Van is
though.
out.
Oh, safety car.
Not yet. Seems like he's gone straight in a corner, just in the first corner of sector 3. Doesn't seem like we're getting the safety car of it. Oh, we still gonna see his car on board with Con now. And it seems like here he was too late with braking. But we're not gonna get a safety
Why
car
is that
for
not a
it.
safety car?
No, it was only a car on the track, no problem. But if there's an end plate
So
out of the
safety
track,
car
then
would
there
have
has to
made
be a safety car.
The safety car would have made the race more interesting.
Yeah, I think it did. Only not for the 2 or 3 laps the safety car would have been there. Well, Com now gets a 3-second penalty, and that's not gonna help him. And he's gonna go into the pits. He's the first
10
one of
laps.
the mediums. After 10 laps, he's gonna go onto the hards. And where will he come out? I think it will be behind KCD in quite a good gap. I think it will. I think he timed that very well, Com. I think he's gonna come out in front of Ebony.
Oh, this will be a battle.
Ooh, it will be close. It will be very
This
close.
will
There will
be
be
a
Ebony in
battle.
front of him. But Connor's now in quite a clear gap, with Ebony in front and Ed Williams behind him. And he's now on the hard, so he will be looking to go till the end of the race, while Ryan Matey goes in front of the G-Man.
Why, mate? You have to P5. But he's going to stop again, isn't he?
He will, but his pace is looking very, very fast.
I think he's growing in confidence. As the race is going, he's growing in confidence.
Yeah, the G-Man is now looking to, Mason Harris is now looking to cut it back on the G-Man. But G-Man defended that quite well. Looks like Mason Harris is want to show what he's got. The thing is, Ryan Matey indeed has to stop again, but all the cars in front also need to stop again.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very true.
And Ryan will be on the better tyres than everyone in front of him, except Alet and Cod Oliver. They also will go on to the mediums. I think Ryan Matey is on for a proper podium if he can keep this up.
Alright, come on, let's throw out some predictions. Who do you think is going to win?
I'm mostly bad in predictions, but I'm gonna go something. Who's gonna win? I'll throw my money on Ryan.
I'm going Con. Ryan, I'm going Con. I'm going for Con.
Once again, we're not saying the Pillbill is now gonna make the move on Alat for the lead. Is he gonna take him? Yes, he will.
Hey, lads, not giving up though.
No, he's not, but look to Cod Oliver now behind it. Ooh, little touch of Cod Oliver. Once again, a touch. Cod Oliver now looking pretty in P3 on the hards. Don't count him out either. And look to who's behind those guys. It is Mr. Ryan. Already in P4 now. And he is having a lot of better pace than all the guys ahead. Is he gonna make a move on Cordova on this straight? I think it will be just too early. He's gonna try it. Very aggressive. But it's staying clean.
I like
too
that.
far.
That was good. I want to see how long the yards go. I'd love to see someone push it to 20 laps.
I think it's possible.
I think so.
If you don't like push them too hard, but it's not possible to go 11 laps on the softs.
No, that's true.
The G-Man is on the softs, by the way, so I don't know what he is doing.
Oh.
Maybe doing a two-stop then, I think. Back on the mediums again. But now, the thing is, how much time will Ryan lose behind Cod Oliver? Because Quinton only 1.8 seconds behind him. This is gonna be a major thing to watch for the result of this race. Quinton is now coming closer and closer every corner. And Cod Oliver is gonna make a move on Ayla down the inside. But Ayla is defending that very well, and now Ryan sees his possibilities to go on Cod Oliver. The teammates in League Vanguard. Oh, almost touches there. And Quinton only 7/10 now, way of Ryan. Ryan is losing too much time.
Ryan needs to get past. Yeah. He needs to make the pass. Nathan's all over the back of Faithfulness as well.
We have yellow in sector 2, that's a Williams. I think that's Roger de Paul then. Yes it is. Something happened with Roger de Paul. And Ryan finally made a move on Cod Oliver.
Oh, no wing for Raj de Paul. He's lost his wing. Ryan Van Doom has left the station.
And Quinton is now all over the back of Oliver as well. How long will it take him to get past him?
I mean, to be fair, it's not a massive issue for it to go past Oliver, because they've both still got a pit again, so...
5 cars in one, 6 cars even, in one view now. Great to watch.
Ryan
now once again, all over the back of Ayla. Does he go and try it already? It looks for a moment that he had a very good exit there.
Yeah, I think he's going to make it here in a minute.
I think Ayla lost it 2 or 3 times on this straight already. Now he lifted off. Ayla just defending that very hard. That was straight. Oliver's now back again. That came out of nothing. Oliver with a great move here on Ryan Matey. Seeing it from a helicopter view.
Ryan keeps it. No. This is
Oliver's,
great.
oh, this is great racing of the 2 guys. But Oliver's now giving it
up.
up.
Oliver backs out. Sensible. Yeah. Sensible.
Smallest thing to do. Very good racing of these 2 guys.
The Quinton's all over the back of Oliver now.
I think Oliver is one of those drivers who deserves some more respect for his driving.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he can really put a good battle on.
I tell you what, Con is catching Ivanil, or Ivanel, Neil, whatever. Con's catching him, he's got a nice gap behind him.
Right now, all over the back of Ayla, while Rush de Paul gets a 3-second time penalty. What a move of Ryan!
There goes Ryan.
What
that's it, that's the move.
All right, while Kilbert is going into the pits, so Ryan is back into the lead.
And Ryan gets DRS as well.
Now Ryan needs to pull a gap to Ayla, but at this rate of pace, he is really on for the race win.
He's doing fantastic.
And it seems like with every move he does, he's getting more confident, while Quinton gets a 3-second penalty.
I'm just looking at it though, Con came in on 10 lap old mediums. It's got to be time for the mediums.
Oliver locks up a little bit. And Quentin is now ahead of him. Oliver loses the position there. Trying to be over-aggressive on A-Lad. I think Oliver is a little bit struggling on those hard tires.
That's not mine. That's mine.
We're only halfway through.
Ryan's already pulled out second.
He did.
But I'm sure the Kong came into the pits lap 10 on his mediums. But he used them in quality for 2 laps, so we've got to say around lap 12 for the mediums.
The gap between Con and Ryan at the moment is around 10 seconds. So still a lot of time that Ryan needs to set to have the better of Con. But is it gonna show that a 2-stop can pay off? I think this can make a lot of guys thinking about their strategies for the later race. There's a yellow flag in sector 2.
I already know my strategy for Tuesday.
Yeah, what was yours?
Boat, Fatih Hennes. Oh, Fatih Hennes hits the wall! He'll be pitting once again. He's not having a very good race.
Singapore's brutal. Singapore can be brutal. And he comes again. Nathan, 3-second time penalty for multiple warning.
This one's for Tom.
That was for Tom. I won't say what we really call Tom, but...
No, I don't think that's good to say on stream, but he knows what we mean.
Yeah, he knows.
And everyone knows, I think.
Oh, I think so. He's probably cursing right now if he's watching.
Oliver on the back of Quentin again.
This is gonna.
Wow, there's a Red Bull of the G-Man. Happened something with the G-Man.
Oh, A-Lad's made a mistake. Todd Oliver's getting through in the P3.
She's busy.
A-Lad is not having it up. A-Lad is defending this very well. But Oliver now all over the back. That was really close to hitting a wall. And Mason Harris is now behind him. I think he's looking to this battle and saying to himself, go on guys, do some more, I'll just take the 2 positions. Once you guys made a mistake. Now the 2 medium runners are running away from the hard starters. A-Lad and Oliver are fighting again. Oliver finally made a move now. He's into P3. Oliver now the first one of all the hard starters.
I think Ryan's coming in a minute. End of this lap and next, I think Ryan's coming in.
I think it's too early. Maybe
I'm just going by Con coming in on 10 laps. You know. I know I'm going to have the 2 laps for his quali or the 4 laps. Well, maybe not 18, maybe about 15.
The gap between Ryan and Con is now only 6 seconds anymore. So he is losing all the time at the moment.
There is a train piling up behind.
I think you're quite right that Ryan needs to pit because he's losing a lot of time now to Con.
I don't know when Con got past Ivanil, but he did.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But at the moment I think Ryan just has the better of Ed Williams. So if he can come ahead of those guys, he's only 1 place behind Con anymore.
Yeah.
And Con is having a train, really a train in front of him now. But these guys are going to pit any lap soon. So I think the faster Ryan pits, the better for him.
He's pitting now.
He's listening to us advice.
He is.
I think he did the right thing with that, doing the undercut on Quentin.
And where's he coming out? So Con's up to P4.
I think it's going to be interesting for Ed Williams. No, he's going to be behind him. I'm afraid it's going to be behind him. Yes, it will. He will lose
yeah,
more
the wing
positions than I
change.
thought.
He needs a wing change.
Oh.
Hey, that got out in front of him.
Is that going to cost Ryan his race? I think it will.
Well, you got Oliver's got a pit yet. Mason Harris has got a pit. Ivanil probably got a pit again. Connor if it comes down to the end.
Oh yeah, Yellow is
sector
sector
2. That's a Renault.
Is that
it a
Con?
Renault?
No.
It was. I think
Oh,
he's
it
lost
seems
his
like
end
it
plate.
was Con. Yes, it is.
He was 4th. It was Con.
Oh, once again, he lost an end plate. This is not looking good. But is Williams? Oh, Ebony is out, and we have a virtual safety car.
How's that not a real safety, proper safety car?
Yeah, he's literally on the yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
That's
You can't even say something about it.
no, that's disgusting.
The car literally is on the track, and you don't even have a lot of space to pass it. But
Now does Con jump into the pits and shove some medium jump?
yeah, and Quinton is now having a very good advantage as well. He can pit for almost everyone. Will pit, I think, in front of Con. But will Con pit himself? Ryan with a 3-second penalty.
Time penalty. That's it, come in the pits, yes. Smart move.
Everyone now has to pit, I think. It's an
They
opportunity you don't gonna get anymore.
No, Con Oliver's staying out.
Oh, that's very interesting. Oh yeah, safety car just ended, and Connor's going in again.
Yeah, good move. It's good decision.
And now it's gonna be interesting. Is he gonna come out ahead of Ryan? I don't think he will.
Ryan, I'm sure Ryan's got 6 seconds of penalties.
That's not gonna help him. He's fighting with with Aled now. Oh, you have yellow in sector 1. That's a Toro Rosso. That's Cassidy. Cassidy is up and against the wall.
He's just come out of the pits, isn't he?
No, he didn't. He was 7 lap old mediums.
Oh, okay. He just looked like he came out of the
Ryan
pits.
with another penalty. Well, Aled and the G-Man are now fighting with each other. Ryan is gonna try and join that fight, but there was no space. Oh!
Ooh.
I think Ryan is getting too aggressive now.
He's lost his head a little bit. He needs to refocus again.
He needs to find his pace and calm back like it was a few laps ago. There's now 9 seconds of penalties. It's gonna be difficult for him now. And well, will Oliver Mason pit, and will Ed Williams go till the end?
Only I'm not banging.
He pitted in lap 3, I think, Ed Williams. Will he be able to I don't think. If he does, it's a miracle, I think. Ibn saying he hit a glitchy barrier and he didn't have any penalty yet, so it's very unlucky for him. Now Ryan all over the back of Aled. Yeah, I think Singapore is the glitchiest track on this game. Safety car spinning, barriers glitching. I think, yeah, it's not really a great track of the game. Well, Ryan now moves up into P7. And Con goes ahead of Roger Paul. Quinton goes ahead of Nathan. A lot of overtakes at the same moment.
Competing. Right, let's have a look. So Luke Bailey is not in the session no more. Lewis looks like he's had a nightmare, poor sod.
Yeah.
Chris has had a bit of a nightmare. D-Man, nightmare. Vapors, nightmare. Raj Deep Pool, nightmare. Bit of a nightmare. Cassidy, little nightmare. Alad hasn't had a nightmare. He hasn't. He's had a steady race.
Oh, right, mate, he's
mate, he's gone. And Alad.
How is that?
That's safety. How's that virtual?
Ow!
Oh my
They're literally
god.
2 cars on track. with no possibility
Right
to
now.
go between them, and it's not a
Right, so
full safety car.
let me rephrase that. A lad nightmare. Right, what
Right, and
happened
let
there,
out.
Senna?
I think
What
they have
happened there?
to.
Senna's come through fast, clipped the wall, knocked himself out. What I see from A lad, he avoided
Look
and
to
then hit the
this.
wall.
That's crazy. That is not a full safety car.
That was easily a full safety car.
Yes, the game is
Unlucky to
really
Ryan and
starting to get
unlucky
a
to A lad.
joke.
It is.
But two
So
of the
Mason
guys
Harris
that
in the
were doing
pits.
quite good, showing good pace, Aylan and Ryan Mady are now out of the session.
They got to be gutted. They have to be gutted for that.
And Aylan also saying that was a barrier glitch, and it was at the same point that Ebony crashed out. So I think the game is screwing it up for a lot of people.
Yeah. No, so Con P7 Cassidy in front, but he's also got Mason Harris on the fresh mediums.
I hope that Ebony and Aylan can put footage into Leo or myself, that we can see what happened with them.
Todd Oliver, 20 laps on the hards.
He's looking to go to the softs, I think.
I think so. I'm going to have a word with Todd Oliver after this.
He has to pit. I just see it now. He's only 15. He's 15 seconds ahead of Quinton. I should pit.
I think you should just throw mediums on.
Yeah, me too.
And mind you, let's see how much Quinton's taken out of him though.
It's a lot.
Is it? Well, 15 to let's wait for
210s.
Todd Oliver.
210s again. That's
Oh,
410s in a few corners. Now
Yeah, he needs to
410s.
come in.
That's a second in less than one sector.
Can he do 9 laps on the softs? If he's just done 20, he's going to do 22 on the hards. I think he can do 9 on the softs.
Yeah, I think he can.
Fantastic race. Quinton passes
Quinton
lap
now passes
140.5.
Quinton has everything in him to win this race now.
Connor's got past Cassidy.
Look to the gap between Oliver and Quinton. 13.8 anymore.
Oh,
That's
Con should have
1.5
come.
seconds. Con with a fastest lap.
Con's on a charge.
Yes, but I think he found himself a little bit. Just as Ryan was trying to do, but it didn't work out for him.
Right, so Con's got to come in. I think Cod Oliver will come back out in P3, P4.
Yeah, he has a possibility to do it, but I shouldn't stay too long out anymore then.
No, he needs to come in. Nathan
He's
all over
losing
the back
so
of Kill
much
Bill.
time to Quinton.
And this was at least 72 hours.
I thought for them an update, they might be very good at the moment.
Especially that.
So I'll give it a few days and then wait for
And the
everybody's
doctors,
decision.
and we had what?
Oh, so LAS Chris is back in the top 10. Nathan's still over the back of Kill Bill. 10 seconds now the gap for Cod Oliver. He needs to come in.
Yeah, it's more than 5 seconds.
He's not coming in.
What
He's
is Oliver
still not
doing?
coming in.
He's ruining his own podium chances now. It was 19 seconds to kill, but it's only 15 anymore.
Oh. I mean, I'm going to applaud his stretch on the hards, but come on, another time.
It's not worth it. Connor's getting too
20
much
laps.
time penalties as well.
Yeah. One thing with Connor, he'll admit that himself, is the time penalties. He gets frustrated and he throws caution to the wind.
Yeah, it's all a mental game.
Yeah.
And I now have like a feeling that I'm disappointed in Oliver. He was in such a good position 2 laps ago. 15 seconds ahead of the car ahead. It's now only 7.4 anymore.
You're not angry, you're disappointed, and that's the worst part about it. 7
Yeah.
seconds now.
He is driving him down as he's driving with 3 wheels.
He's now going to come probably back out behind Con.
He will. He just lost his own podium chances.
You're staring at me. I feel sorry for you.
And that always hurts as a commentator, to see someone ruining his own chances. He's gonna be on the soft, yes, but he's not anyway gonna near the podium again. Is he gonna pit finally? Yes, he will. But that
It's
is
upsetting. It's upsetting, really.
3 laps too late. I think he will be just ahead of KCD.
Well, I'm gonna ride on board with
If he
Thomas.
even is gonna be ahead of KCD, I don't know. I don't think so.
Here comes Con.
Not at all. Not at all. He's still in the pit lane.
No.
I think he had a wing change as well. He's gonna be behind Roger Paul. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, he's even gonna be behind Ed Williams, I think. He's gonna be just ahead of Ed Williams in P8.
No, it's unlikely.
Is he? Not even. He's fighting with Ed Williams now. Oliver from the lead back to P9 in a few laps time. Yellow in sector 2. That is a Willie. No, that's a Con. Is it Con? It was.
No, he's lost his end plate again.
Yes, it is.
Oh dear.
It seems like this
Lost his
track
end
is
plate
not good
again.
for concentration. Like, it's such
You
a
can't
hard
lose your concentration.
race.
Yeah, you can't lose your concentration for a second.
I think this can be the most difficult tracks. With everything included, it's the most difficult track of the season, I think.
No, I don't agree. Monaco,
That's
Baku.
not a surprise that you don't agree with me.
Well, look, I'll say Monaco, Baku. You say Germany's the most difficult track.
We don't gonna talk about that, thank you.
No, are you sure?
No. Yeah, I'm very sure. Thank you. Let's talk about Quentin. 10 seconds in the lead.
He is.
He drove the perfect race, I think.
He has. He's drove a great race.
Don't think he
Drove
could
a
have
patient
done
race.
anything wrong. I think he could have done anything better than he did now.
Oh, Con Oliver up to P7. Con Oliver's flying. Do you know what? We could be wrong.
No, he's
He's
already
got 6
8.
more laps. Con Oliver could do it.
Yeah, but the gap between Com and Roger Paul is now 8 seconds. He even can drive 1.5 seconds each lap of Com. He's still only gonna be P5, P4 at max. Oliver now making the move. That's way too wide, and Oliver has lost this. Yeah, he lost it. Oliver has thrown away his own podium chances today.
Frustration kicks in
Yeah.
there. Frustration.
That really was frustration. Trying it way too hard, going way too deep, losing it all. And now he's not even going to finish on the points anymore. And that is 5 laps later than he was driving in the lead with 15 seconds ahead.
This is what I'm doing on these.
Well, Mason Harris is now in P3, 9/10 away of Kill Bill. I think he is one of the
Pretty
most
sure
surprising
this
names.
is. I think it's his first race.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't remember him last week or the week before.
He is
I'm not
doing
gonna
very
lie.
well. Driving a P3 now. He's still having a very good chance of taking that P2 of Kill Bill. While Con is going back into the pits.
Ah, soft.
I think so. Roger Paul also going into the pits. And Oliver is staying out with that damage. Yeah, he is. Wow. That's very interesting.
So Con is in P8. P8. Oh, Chris has got in front of him. So P9 for Con.
That's Urban Lake.
I'm glad that AS Chris is going to score some points.
P10 now for Con.
I think he'll easily. No, Cassidy's on fresh stuff, so this could be a bit of a battle. Well, Con's just going to do a good job. They're putting an 11 seconds up in front. He's race to lose now.
Oh yeah, it is. I don't think Quinton can throw it away anymore unless he really makes a mistake on track. But he did a perfect race for Roger Paul, gets another 3-second penalty. I think that's his third or fourth penalty already as well. Con also with, I think Con still is possible that he loses his point finish because he is having a lot of penalties already.
Con's got 9 seconds. Raj Deeppool's got 6 seconds.
Oh, a wild move of Mason Harris. Now side to side, Kilbel and him. Finally some action again, and Mason Harris got him. Very good move.
Nice, great move. Con's all over the track with Cassidy.
Kilber's not giving it up. Cassidy with a fastest lap, 38.9.
Oh, he's lunged the attack. There's been contact, Cassidy and Chris. Unless that's lagginess, but Con's taking advantage and got through.
Con as well. Is Colin gonna have the better of Chris already?
He's going for it.
Down the outside, and he made a move. Yes, he did.
Easy move on those fresh softs. Easy move. But Chris, I'm guaranteeing that is Chris. I doubt he's got penalties. Oh. No, Chris has a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit.
Oh, Roger Paul hits the back of Cassidy. That was quite a bad move of him. He lost his lap and played with it as well.
Oh, I think he has the gearbox glitch as well as I'm riding on board with him. Could Lewis sneak some points here?
He's still 7 seconds away of Roger Paul, so it's going to be difficult. And Kilbert has spun.
No.
He looked for a move on Mason Harris. I don't think he was close enough, and I don't think Mason Harris expected him.
Oh, his tyres are going to be...
But now Nathan is going to look to him, but Nathan is on 3-lap over hard, so that's also not going to be ideal. Nathan almost touching the wall.
Oh, you can tell by your voice.
That was so close to hitting the wall.
G-Man's done well to recover, sitting in P7.
Yeah, that's looking quite good indeed.
Yeah, he's done well.
He's now all over back again of Chris.
Has he Chris got damage? No, Chris has got no damage. This is the soft cars against the hard cars. Who has the fastest lap at the moment? Cassidy fastest lap at the moment.
So he's going to get an extra point for it if he finishes on points.
Oh. So the closest battle is Raj Deeppool, Cassidy, LAS Chris.
Yes, indeed. It looks like Roger Paul is now leaving a little gap between both. And 2 laps to go.
It has been a very long race.
It is. I think it's one of the most boring races to commentate on. Well, Casey is now finally making a move on Chris.
Connie's getting within striking distance of the G-man. We'll be inside DRS by the time we're about to the DRS zone.
I think after this stream my bed is gonna feel really good.
I'm gonna go and download a couple of new games.
Still a fight for the last points position between Casey, Chris and Roger Paul. Well, Fatians gets another 3 seconds.
I think that will boil down the penalties.
And Williams now in DRS range of his teammate Nathan. Well, they still gonna do something. Don't expect it. 15 seconds is the gap between our leader and our P2. What a race for Quinton.
Yeah, controlled race realistically. He hasn't panicked when he's fallen back in the field. He's just let the race come to him. He's going to make the move on G-man here. Yeah, that's wide open. Oh, another time penalty for Con. These track limits, I'm on board with him. These track limits are disgraceful. They need to improve that. It ruins the game.
Yeah, I think like the strict corner cutting is too much, and the regular corner cutting is too less.
Yeah. Oh, so Con is past the G-man.
1 lap remaining.
Oh, they're talking about farts again in the background. So there's something wrong with these people. I should name and shame these people on this YouTube channel, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think you should.
That's alright, Carl's army.
I definitely should.
Quinton now starting his final lap. With the Senna helmet, of course.
The Senna helmet, has he got the Senna helmet?
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Some guys are wearing it today as a tribute to the legend, of course.
Ah, yes. I mean, what have you done to deserve everyone to wear your helmet or something?
Yeah, you have to
I
pay
don't
for
understand. Oh, okay. Oh.
That's the only way you can get it. Sorry? What did you say?
PayPal? Can I pay you through PayPal?
Yeah, you can pay me on everything, mate.
Yeah?
As long as I got money.
All the heads all over the back of Kill Bill. He's making a move. And the outside.
Oh, the touch!
Contact! Oh!
No, Kill Bill!
Oh!
And that was
dodgy return to track there.
Yeah, but that was a ghost car of Luke Bailey who's there from lap 1.
Oh, well. That's okay then. Ish.
But that's
Con
not
on the
good
back
for
of Cod
Kill Bill.
Oliver. Con goes round the outside of Cod Oliver, makes the move stick. That's that job done. Come back up to P6.
But now,
There's something we're going to agree on
going
in
in
a
the
minute.
last corners. He is
We
going to
were
win.
both wrong on who would win.
Yeah, we are. Quinton is going to win it. Miles ahead of the opposite.
Fantastic.
Quinton wins the Singapore Grand Prix. What a drive from him. Gunther
Mason
will be
Harris in
more
his
than
debut
happy.
race. I'm sure this is Mason's first race, and for a debut race to take P2,
What a result.
that's a great result for him. Great result.
And Ed Williams in
We're just
P3.
gonna see what penalties do to the rest of them. They're so close.
Nathan's gonna finish in P4 with Kill Bill in P4. Taking out of Nathan. Connors finishing in P6. Will he remains that position?
He's pulled a 3.5 second gap over Cod Oliver.
I don't saw a lot of penalties for Cod Oliver though. But Cordova goes into P6, Eugene and P7 come back to
Can't go to
P8.
P9. Oh, P8, yeah, I thought it said P9.
He will stay in P9. He go to P10, Chris
Chris
is going to
P9.
P9. Rush the pole, finishing in P11. Lewis is taking out P11. And Fabiana's his last one on track to go over the finish line.
Right,
And that was the Singapore Grand Prix. Woo!
I'm going to in the chat. In the chat, Carl Oliver put Mason driver of the day. I'd have to say, if that was his first race. And oh look, 17th to 2nd for Mason. Mason Harris.
Crazy result.
Yeah.
Did you say something?
We're getting into the chat and let's see, we'll find out.
I made this.
Top 3 in.
I like mayonnaise. This would fit me up.
What a race we saw today. Unbelievable.
You sound very tired after it.
Yeah, I am. I really am. Quinton finishes this. P1. Mason Harris in P2. Ed Williams in P3. Kilbel in P4. Nathan in P5. Corolla in P6. The G-Man in P7. Colm in P8. Chris in P9. KCD in P10. Lewis in P11. Roege de Paul in P12. Fatianas in P13. Luke Bailey left at the first lap, finishing in P14. Ayla in P15, Ryan in P16. Ibn in P17, Ryan Vadu in P18. And that is it.
I have
for
suggested people for the party, mate.
I'll invite them. Sorry for the screen going blue, guys. The top 3 is invited to the session. To the party,
Mason Harris had unfair moves. Mason Harris and everyone has unfair moves on track, says Kill Bill. Faithness, worst race I've ever had for myself. Oh, okay, well, I'm not going to keep reading these messages out.
I think we're gonna have a very yeah.
Yes, you're gonna be busy.
Yeah, I think so. At first, I'm gonna get a good sleep. I think I'm needed.
Yeah.
We have Mason Harris joining the party.
Oh yeah.
Still gonna wait a few minutes till the other guys have a chance to join as well.
Quinton's in.
I don't saw the message yet.
I can see him on my screen.
You don't move.
Oh, his mic's not working. Maybe he has lagged out or something. I don't know.
I think that's the case.
No. I still see his name there.
Maybe that's there's a connection issue or something. Don't really